Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Stan, all the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Anthony Edwards out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Ball with the bucket.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage. Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
First team foul.
Edward. Against Brown. Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to Edwards. Five on the clock. A three ball. It's hauled in by Brown. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Milwaukee.
First team foul.
Brown inside the line. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
Pounding the offensive glass. That's where Gobert gets a lot of his extra chances.
LeBron outside. Minnesota with the rebound.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Hachimura kicks to Milton. Takes it inside. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. The Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Brown, good.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Pass to Milton. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Hachimura the pass to Milton. Hachimura with a screen on Ball. Milton.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
And he gets the bucket. Ball's got 6 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Timberwolves have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, LeBron James.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different.
Nabbing another steal.
This guy has been stealing the ball at an incredible rate, closing in on 5th place on the all-time list.
His defense has been elite for years now. Milton finds Hachimura. Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Brown, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Out left to the wing. Now here is Hachimura, guarded closely. Knocked loose, and it's blocked. Los Angeles leading by 9. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Sensabaugh. James defending. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And now let's highlight the highest scoring teams in the NBA. The Lakers, number 1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
The Lakers on offense. They're on a 14-5 run here. Ball kicks to James. And the 3 off target. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against the Kings in Sacramento.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by LeBron. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way and finished off by Brown.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3. All right, a chance to check out some stats for Ball. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. First in assists, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Hachimura with a screen on James. Clock at 6. Here's Sensabaugh. And Ware pulls it down. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, and that one,
good. He hits again.
And this is all you need to know about the year he's having. He's coming up on the single-season franchise scoring record.
And when he does get there, I bet it's a long time until someone matches it. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes it dangerous. His speed, his agility, and his lack of fear.
The screen from Brown. Ball with it, now defended by Gobert. No one near James as he lets it go. And they'll get another chance.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Milton against Ball. Pass to Edwards and taken away by Brown. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
And, Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Clark, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. You put a little extra on that one.
Milton with it. He has yet to score. Hachimura the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's James off with the layup.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Hachimura kicks to Milton. Hits it from three-point range.
Milton.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
That's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Los Angeles' head coach gave me a few minutes. The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. We're worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Brown sets a screen for James. Over Clark, and James gets it to go. James has got 13 points.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's Hachimura, and it's blocked by Brown. James right side. Ware kicks to James. No good on the three. Timberwolves trail by 15. Pass to Hachimura. It's good from the top of the key.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Clint Capella.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning and got it. Another basket.
And he's done it. A new single-season franchise scoring record. Great accomplishment from him in what's been an incredible run.
It's been a season for the ages for him, and one that will go down in the history of this franchise. Hachimura the pass to Noah. Brown against Clark. Off target with his three.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And that one's good. James. LeBron's got 19 points.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Noah finds Hachimura. Outside, Smart. Clark for three. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Well, we talk so much about the defense of Marcus Smart, but Smart is really good at running offense, too.
Yep, that one goes in there. Brown's got 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
1:16 left to play in the first. Here's Hachimura. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Brown inside. He's covered by Clark. And it's Brown missing. Pass to Sensabaugh. Offline with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
James kicks to Brown. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Brown. 21 points in the game.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Here's Sensabaugh. The good-looking shot from the wing. Sensabaugh's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Brown kicks to James. Pass to Brown. It's rebounded by Noah. Smart deciding where to go with it. And slam dunk by Smart.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Marcus Smart. Clark is out there with Noah. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 4-man position. Los Angeles leading by 14. And it's Ball penetrating, and it's good for 2.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Back to Noah. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Now the Lakers on the break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And that one's good by Noah. Noah's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Ball against Smart. Now Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Drills it from outside.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Ball. And he drives in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Smart.
And, Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Well, you can see how comfortable Smart is inside. He doesn't fear anybody.
They set the screen. And it's ball penetrating. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Smart.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots in the game right here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Smart passes to Clark. That one goes in. Clark's got 5.
Great pass by Smart. On time, on target.
Here's Ball. They get it back. Pass to Thibault. Fast break, Minnesota ahead. Here's Smart. Finished off the break. Smart's got 4 this quarter.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Clark with it. He's picked up by Walker. Pass to Noah. Here's Sensabaugh. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Capella. For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Timberwolves have gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Lakers leading by 13. Left side, Ball. Pass to Thibault. Launches a 3. And it's Quingen with the jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Nance is checked in.
Let me hear you right now. Get the ball back on the court.
To the inside. And there's Joakim Noah on the assist by Nance. 6 points for him.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
They set the pick. Here's Ball driving inside. Count that bucket. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Here's Smart and Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Here's Smart. Clark, the pass to Noah to end the run. Good work defensively by Capella.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Thibault for 3. Pass to Capella. And Walker kicks to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Quingen. And it's Quingen with the jam.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, Smart is known as a very physical player. You almost think he welcomes getting hit while shooting.
And so, Smart nails both of them. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Pass to Edwards. Miller sets a screen for Edwards. Inside. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. And then for Minnesota. Hachimura, he's checked in for Clark. And it's Shake Milton in for Marcus Smart. LeBron, no good. Timberwolves trail by 20. Hachimura finds Edwards. Back to Hachimura. And it's blocked. Gobert against LeBron. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Hachimura kicks to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Hachimura with a screen on Brown. Another miss by Minnesota.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Milton, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Minnesota making a switch here. Sensabaugh is checked in.
Number 24, Bryce Sensabaugh.
Here's Hachimura. It's deflected.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
A big night for LeBron. I mean, what's new?
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Milton against Ball. Pass to Sensabaugh. To the paint. Gobert can't hit.
Yeah, credit the defense there. Not allowing the easy layup.
Offensive rebound. LeBron passes to Ware. Brown kicks to Ball. There's the pick. The kick out to Brown. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Ware, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They could use a bucket. And he lays it up and in.
Milton's
got 6.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Ball with the bucket.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a chance here to check out some stats for LeBron James.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Los Angeles has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Nailed from three-point land.
LeBron won't hesitate if he finds a spot he likes behind the arc.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Brown. Averaging 23 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
And here is Los Angeles now. Outside ball. Pass to Klingon. Outside ball. Minnesota with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half of the game. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Here's Hachimura. The shot's good. Hachimura's got his second basket of the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Ball from long range. No good on that one. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Sensabaugh. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
Ball with a wide-open look. Again, ball missing. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Timberwolves have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. Here's Minnesota. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Edwards finds Gobert. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Minnesota, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Well, winning Defensive Player of the Year multiple times, Gobert has always been a stopper at the rim. But now he's extended that out to the perimeter as well.
Edwards, no good. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Brown with a screen on Milton. Ball, no good. Now, here's Milton. Defense is right there. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. There's Ball with the 3, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Los Angeles on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're getting
steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of them.
Taking a peek now. And that concludes.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
They've got LeBron James. Jaylen Brown out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Brown, and it's Ware in at the power forward. That's the Laker 5. Ball kicks to LeBron. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific score. And it's James missing. Timberwolves trail by 21. And here is Hachimura. Pass to Sensabaugh. Now here's Milton. And the rejection by LeBron.
Come on now. That shot had no chance getting by LeBron.
An easy 2 points on the layup. LeBron's got 30.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls. So he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
All sorts of time, and Milton puts it in. Milton's got 11 points.
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
Ball with the bucket.
LaMelo using that body control there, making the play off contact.
Now here's Milton. He's got 11. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gobert. Lakers leading by 23.
Substitution, number 13.
It's stolen.
Joakim Noah.
Here's Sensabaugh. James covering. Sensabaugh no good. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Ball, the pass to Bryant. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Milton. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He's got 14.
Well, it's only his 2nd 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
And here's Edwards from the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. Brown's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Ball kicks to Ware. And the dunk by James.
And you have to keep James off the boards because he will punish you like that if he gets the rebound.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
A big round of applause for the Lakers.
Here's Hachimura. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. James looking around. And Brown throws it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Sensabaugh. This one for 3. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's James outside. Milton grabs the board.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Here's Hachimura. It's tipped, and he recovers it. And Moses Brown is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Hachimura finds Milton. Shoots over ball.
And LaMelo puts a lot into his defense. He is going to be in your face all game long, challenging every shot.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Going inside, and Ball slams it in.
No looking back. Ball knows once he starts moving, he's got to go all the way.
Edwards inside, Brown on him. Edwards' shot is good.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Brown with the screen on Milton. Pass to Brown. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Joakim Noah.
Well, good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Milton the pass to Noah. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass. And let's look at the numbers for Anthony Edwards. The past month has been surreal. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Puts up a three. Milton grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Noah. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And here's Brown outside. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The open shot, Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
The kick out to Brown. Stolen by Noah. Here we go, one-on-one. And that one's good, Hachimura. Hachimura's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
Here's Edwards. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. The Lakers, number 1.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
The first free throw is good.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Clark, he's checked in for Edwards. And Smart subbed in for Shake Milton. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Sensabaugh. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Sensabaugh's got 17.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Over in the corner, Brown. for three. Rebounded by Smart. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. They set the pick. Pass to Sensabaugh. Now here is Hachimura. Not a lot of room. 4 on the shot clock. And that one's good by Clark.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Here's Ball. He's got 21. James outside. Cracks in the tray. LeBron's got 44.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Hachimura. Goes up on the wing, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Effective at scoring the basketball. Hachimura understands his role offensively and plays it well.
From deep, James. It's rebounded by Noah. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Clark, the pass to Noah. Ball against Smart. Hachimura with it. He's got 8, and the 3 ball is good.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Ball kicks to James. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Noah. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Noah's got 13. So it's the Lakers now. Brown deciding where to go with it. That one good for 2.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Minnesota's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Pass to Hachimura. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Ball with the bucket.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
2 minutes.
Lobbed up there for Hachimura. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And that play showcasing Hachimura's hops. He just pops up and slams that one home.
Pass to Ware. Here's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 8th assist in the game. The Timberwolves shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. To the wing right side. Here's Sensabaugh. And the rejection by LeBron.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Brown, no good. Minnesota with the ball. Here's Smart, and slam dunk by Smart.
Look at Smart. This guy can really fly.
Los Angeles leading by 20. Now Ball. Brown outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Brown's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Capella sends a screen for Ball. Pass to Thibault. No good from outside. And Minnesota has possession. Here's Shannon. And the basket is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Ball with it. Noah picks him up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You just can't allow Ball to get comfortable when he's penetrating inside. He does a great job of using his size and those hesitation moves to draw fouls.
Larry Nance is checked in for the Timberwolves. Ball hits them both. Timberwolves shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Here's Shannon. Defended by Thibault. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. There's Ball with the three. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Larry Nance, also Noah out there. Clark is out there with Smart. And it's Shannon in at the 2 spot. Here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Stan, you always emphasize defense. What do you make of the offensive surge in the NBA today?
Well, Kevin, look, skill level is the best it's ever been. Shooting range is incredible, which makes defenses have to defend more and more of the court. Rules and officiating favor the offense. It's never been harder to defend in the NBA.
It sure looks that way. You're right. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations at the pro level.
Back to Nance. Lets it go from deep. The Lakers with the rebound. James has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Brown outside. Misses the 3. Timberwolves shooting well, 50% from the floor. Clark, the pass to Smart. Here's Shannon. To the middle. Here's Nance. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Brown outside. From past the arc. And again, the Lakers no good.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Brown outside. Pass to Lebron. Over Clark. Again, the miss by the Lakers. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that could be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks.
There's the pick. The drive by James and the dunk by James.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Smart against Ball. Miller, the pass to Noah. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Clark.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Smart against Ball. LeBron outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another one goes. Incredible.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him.
And to match 30 games of 50 points or more in a single season, it's unreal. That was a number that prime Wilt Chamberlain established back in 1963.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. McGlore's checked in. Free throw good, James. Well, stand. I know you made the transition from college to the NBA as a coach and were successful, but how hard is that transition for the players to go from college to the pros?
It's an incredible transition, Kevin. In college, let's think about it. The very best teams may have 2 or 3 NBA caliber players. You know how many NBA players are on NBA teams? 15 of them. And the pace of the game, everything happens faster, so all of your reads and decisions have to happen faster. That's what I think takes the time more than the skills themselves.
Screen by James. Ball, the pass to LeBron. Can't connect from short range. Timberwolves trail by 21. Here he goes for 3. Edwards gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Ball kicks to Thibault. The kick out to Ball. LeBron James on the wing. Kept alive. Back to Ball. Pass to James. Round down low, covered by Noah. Tries yet again. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Chalk up 2 there. Noah's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And again, no good by the Lakers. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Shots good by Shannon.
Well, excellent read there by Edwards. He saw someone had a better shot, and he got them the ball.
Brown with a screen on Smart. Ball to pass to Brown. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
And here is Ball from deep. James. And yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Smart, and it's blocked by Brown.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Thibault can't get it to go.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
And the Lakers making a change here. Ball's checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert, he's checked in for Noah. Hachimura comes in for Clark. And it's Shake Milton in for Smart. And here's Edwards from the arc. And Gobert kicks to Hachimura. Off target from 3-point range. Lakers leading by 13. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Jaylen Brown. David?
Hey, guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Lakers. Oh, that is not what you want to see. And it sounds like it's a serious injury. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
James down the lane, and the shot is good. James has got 56 points in the game.
Yeah, so tenacious on the attack. LeBron isn't bothered by a little contact on that drive.
Edwards passes to Milton. To the right side. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here.
The 4th team foul. Substitution on the court. Come get it, come get it.
Milton against Ball. For the 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 8 rebounds in this game. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for L.A. The lead is 15. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, you've got to stay with Ball when the pick comes. You know he's looking to get the shot off.
Lakers foul. Swinging. That's his first personal foul. 15 foul.
He's off on the first. James checked in for Los Angeles.
Shake Milton.
And he's good on the second. Lakers leading by 16. It's hauled in by Shannon. Minnesota's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. 2 points, that one goes. And 12 points for Rudy Gobert.
Well, you know, Gobert is only going to shoot it when he gets a high percentage look like that.
Now here's James. There's the drive. Gobert with the block.
Well, just outstanding positioning and timing by Gobert. He tries to block as many shots as he can.
And the first one comes. Jarris Walker. He's checked in for Clint Capella. Timeout, Lakers. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thank you, David. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hachimura kicks to Milton. Here's Shannon. Guarded by Walker. Shannon, no good. Los Angeles leading by 14. Walker is screen on Milton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
Minnesota making a switch here. Sensabaugh is checked in. And the second free throw, good. Timberwolves trail by 15. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Sensabaugh. From deep. Rebound the Lakers. Klingen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. It's stolen by Milton. Now Edwards. Guarded by Walker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jarris Walker.
Edwards brings so much power to his game inside.
And Edwards drops them both. Los Angeles leading by 13. And it's Thibault in the corner. And the Lakers with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Hachimura finds Gobert. Stolen by Ball. James outside. Takes a 3. And good! There's another. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Count it.
Shake Milton.
1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Walker's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 14. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
Hachimura hits them both. Lakers leading by 12. Outside, Ball. Swinging the screen for Ball. His three-pointer's off the mark. Minnesota shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. Hachimura kicks to Gobert. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Hachimura with a screen on Ball. To the paint. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And that's impressive mobility there. Hachimura is tough to stay with given how quick he rolls in these sets. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Los Angeles.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
And how about his defense in this one? He was just wreaking havoc and racking up the steals. Really tremendous effort on that end.
Shots good by Sensabaugh.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assist numbers.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's blocked. Three-pointer. A rebound by the Lakers. LeBron outside. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Ball. Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference. All right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.